NBC5 News at Sunrise starts now.
Hello, good morning to you. It's the 17th of January, 2012, a Tuesday morning. I'm McCloy.
And hello, good morning. Thank you for joining us here on Sunrise at 6:30. I'm Austin Reed.
We'll get to all of your top stories in just a bit, but a lot of weather to talk about.
Yeah, weather comes first right here on Sunrise. Let's get to meteorologist Cameron Laughlin. He's live with what's ahead today. Hey, Cam.
All new this morning, the Transportation Security Administration is going to start testing screeners to see if they're being exposed to too much radiation. The TSA says screeners will start wearing devices that measure their exposure to radiation. The move is in response to concerns over how much radiation screeners are exposed to from airport scanners. So far, there is no word on when screeners will start wearing those devices. Well, 4 more days until the South Carolina Republican primary, and there's one more debate to go. The candidates faced off in Myrtle Beach in a debate on Fox News Channel last night. John Huntsman was absent after dropping out Monday and endorsing Mitt Romney. His 4 remaining challengers took aim at the frontrunner, who would have a commanding advantage ahead of the Florida primary. Well, fresh at 6:30 now, a new election year, a new way of voting. Some Oregonians will cast their vote using an iPad in this year's special primary election. It's all part of a pilot program aimed at helping disabled Oregonians get their vote out there. But will this technology, will we see it in our area?
At this point, we have not seen this actually in Jackson County yet. We're hoping to get it either in May or possibly in November for the general election.
There's also questions over how secure this will be. Those using the iPad to vote will still be required to mail in or drop off a printed version of their vote for it to count. And in California, a stunning rescue all caught on tape. A mother and her 2 young daughters were rescued Thursday when their vehicle ended up dangling from a freeway after being rear-ended by a big rig. The 36-year-old mom and her daughters, a 10-year-old and a 10-week-old, were pulled out of the car about an hour later. The Highway Patrol says the 10-week-old slept through the entire ordeal. A light dusting of snow in Klamath County yesterday has people getting excited at the possibility of a heavier storm later this week. Over the weekend and into Monday, homes and businesses received a light dusting, but only enough to make roads just a little slick. For some, the snow was more of a tease than a treat.
I'm still waiting for our November snow, much less January snow.
How much snow does it take before we do consider a real snow?
At least a foot.
Mountain snowpack levels are only at 26% of normal for this date in the Klamath Basin. Watch for workers on Barnett between Stewart and Riverside, on 4th between Jackson and Riverside as well. Snowy conditions on Highway 62. Also 140, 66, 97, and 138. Watch for spots of ice on Sexton and Siskiyou Summits. 5th Street is closed weekdays from Bartlett to Apple through February the 3rd. Sunrise at kobi5.com is how to reach us all morning. And now let's get a check at the least expensive gas prices of the morning from Southern Oregon to upper Northern California.
The Pump Patrol, brought to you by McDonald's.
Thank you as always. 6:41 on the dot. Sunrise at 6:30 just getting started for you. Coming up, some vintage movie cars are going on display to celebrate 50 years of James Bond. The story all new and next. Stay with us. We're on air this morning, online all day. Whether it's kobi5.com, Facebook, or Twitter, we never stop working for you. And before we head to break, here's a quick look at what's coming up on Today.
Good morning. Coming up on a Tuesday here on Today, Navy divers blast a hole in the side of that badly damaged cruise ship off the coast of Italy. They're searching new areas for possible survivors. This as the ship's captain makes his first court appearance today. We're live in Italy. Also ahead, Mitt Romney pressured to release his tax records during a heated GOP presidential debate down in South Carolina. Should he? We'll ask Republican strategist Karl Rove. Plus the frantic attempts to save a mother and her 2 children after